This video is all about the most recent market dip. Some people like to call it a dip, a crash, a dump, or a sale. It all depends on your perspective. So we're going to check out the total market cap excluding Bitcoin market cap. We're also going to check out the entire market cap of crypto and a few more things. So definitely smack the subscribe button if you're new here and smack the like button for us to reach some more homies. So the first thing we're going to look at is the total market cap excluding the Bitcoin market cap. So this is all the altcoins, which currently at the time of recording has around $841 billion. I have this line right here, this trend line, the yellow one. That is when we broke all-time high in the total market cap excluding Bitcoin data. And look at this. We've been extended from this 200 daily moving average for a while. And we've actually fallen through the 50 just like with Bitcoin. So look at this. I would not be surprised to see us bounce off this 200 daily moving average. Look back with the liquidity crisis, we actually fell below and then came back above. We got very close. I mean, we fell down to $615 billion and it's currently at around 548 billion. With this continuing to rise, it wouldn't be surprised if we bounce off it, or maybe this is the double bottom. But I do see we have a low here and then a lower low, so not really what I want to see. Also, see looking at the MACD. We are, as of right now, we are losing negative momentum. We still have negative momentum, but as of right now, we're losing it right there. And it looks like we had a double bottom that's correlating with price action, a low and then a slightly lower low. So we'll end up seeing how this plays out. So as we see this right here can help us see what's going on with alt season, what's going to happen to the altcoins. They're obviously getting crushed just like Bitcoin right now. Something else you want to look at is the Bitcoin dominance, which is currently at 44.9%. It rose from the 39%. So keep your eye on that. That is this chart right here. You zoom into current times. Bam. So we did fall, it was like 39% right there. Bam. And then it went all up to 46% currently. So watch out for that. I wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of bounce like we saw here back in 2017, which is right in here. Unfortunately, I have to refresh the page for it to work accordingly. So something like this, where we crashed down also very well. Bitcoin made an all-time high and then crashed back down when alt made all-time high. I would not be surprised to see that. So definitely keep your eye on the Bitcoin dominance. So like something else I like to look at is the total market cap of crypto. There's everything, all the money in it. So currently we actually had about $2.5 trillion in the total market cap. And then now we currently have around $1.5 billion. So we lost about $1 trillion. Yes, $1 trillion. We lost about $1 trillion in the entire market cap over the span of just a week. Obviously, that's why it's so bloody. That's why a lot of people are very concerned. A lot of people are in freak out mode and just selling. So that is a lot of money. But think about that. In 2017, the peak was around $850 billion. We lost all that and more just in a matter of a week. So crypto is definitely a wild ride, and don't get me wrong, it's very volatile, and it's going to test the weak hands. It's going to test the people that have just FOMO'd into to projects for no reason. They're like, oh, I hear this thing's popping. Some guy on TikTok said Doge is going to go to 3K, so I must buy. So it's really going to test those people. And as we see right now, going from 2.5 to 1.5 billion, actually went a little bit lower. So we lost over $1 trillion. That's absolutely insane. But comparing this asset class to other asset classes, I mean, even at the high around $2.5 trillion, that's still not as high as gold market cap. That's still not as high as the New York Stock Exchange. So we still have plenty of room to grow. Yes, we're gonna have pullbacks. There are gonna be speed bumps. Just hang in there. That's that's my personal opinion. But you got to do whatever you have to do to sleep at night. So keep your eye on this. I would not be surprised. It does look like we played around this region in here. The $1 trillion has a psychological level. I hope for us not to dip below that, but guys, only time will tell. So just hang in there, and cool. It does let me go back. And when we zoom back, just keep some perspective here that $850 billion was the peak in 2017. And now, we dropped more than that in over a week. And up next, though, just looking at Bitcoin, right now we're on the BLX, which I should go to the regular chart of Bitcoin on Coinbase. We're still below the 200 daily moving average. So we really want to get back above that. It's nice to see we are bouncing So we may have a possible double bottom here, bam, and then a higher low. That might be the case. Obviously, only time will tell. So we shall see how that plays out. And we zoom out. We are losing some negative momentum on the MACD. That is good to see, but we want to continue seeing this drop. We want to see it continue to drop. Let's get that cross to start printing positive, where we just came back above the oversold territory on the RSI, which is very good to see. That's good. So buying the dip is is always great. Would not be surprised to see Michael Saylor announce that they bought some more Bitcoin today. I mean, that's just what they do. If they have extra capital to do that. And I mean, if you have some extra capital, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a silly dude on the internet. But whenever we have stuff like this, whenever the fear is so low, when everybody's freaking out, it's typically a good time to buy. So just pulling up the fear and greed index to just show you guys this. Look, extreme fear all the way down to 10. Yesterday it was 14, last week it was 27, and last month it was 37. We have just gone from fear to extreme fear. I mean, I'm not even sure if there's a word that is even worse than extreme fear. Maybe it's just like extreme fear. We're in like the lowest. We go to max here. The lowest we've been on this, it looks like it was, I can't get that thing to line up right. Right here, I want to say it's around a 4 or 5 right here. That's the lowest we've ever been. But back in March, we definitely hit 8. We definitely hit 8 or 9. So right now we're getting very, very low in the fear. And whenever we see this, though, if you correlate this with the price action of the market, it's typically a good time to buy. So that's why the saying goes, buy the fear, sell the greed. For some reason, humans, like us humans, it's very hard because it's, human psychology that when things are pumping, you want to buy. When things are dumping, you want to sell. But that's not how you make money. So keeping the long-term perspective, buying up the fear is typically a good idea. We've seen that with on-chain data, that a lot of these hodlers that have been hodling for years are accumulating more, and a lot of the young wallets are actually selling. So take that for what it is. And just like to know down below, what are you doing? Are you guys selling? Are you guys hodling? Are you accumulating? What do you do to keep yourself sane? And just let me know. As well as, what do you think about the total market cap of crypto excluding Bitcoin data? What do you think is going on there? You think we'll bounce off the 200, the whole Bitcoin price? You think we're actually going to lose this negative momentum and head back up? Do you think this is a double bottom? It's always great to hear your opinion. We are definitely very fearful. I can see it in the comments. I can see it on Twitter. I can see it in the DMs. People are very scared right now. Very scared. This is definitely playing out different than 2017. Kind of looking more like a 2013. We'll see, but it seems like it's its own beast. So only time will tell for sure. But I'll catch you guys all in the next one. And just thank you for tuning in. Smack that subscribe button if you're new here. Smack that like button to help us reach some more homies. But until then, may those gains be with you.